Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. My Debbie has gone to the laundromat with a couple of the girls. And so I just thought I would say good morning to you guys and tell you that Debbie is doing so much better. She had an ear infection in both ears, and she got a bunch of medication, and she's been very faithful at taking it. And now here it's a week or so later, and she is really feeling good. So just wanted to throw that news out. Well, my Debbie's had an earache for about 4 days now.
Pictures of now.
It's gotten worse and worse. So we are at urgent care right now. They haven't opened yet. I would figure that urgent care should be 24 hours a day.
You'd think so, but they're not.
But they're not. So we're going to try to go in and go ahead and sign up. The lady in here told us that we could sign up at 9:30. We have a lot of good footage here, I think. Campfire, doing stick biscuits, some stories of things that happened, and you know, as always, around the campfire. So gotta have a few stories. So enjoy this. Well, I am currently changing out my bulbs. Here's why. It's not the bulb itself on these. These are Chinese LED lights that I bought originally. Okay, but it's the ballast that goes bad. So these new ones that we bought have a 4-year guarantee, kind of unconditional. And then they say that they should last, if you're using them 2 or 3 hours a day, they should last for like 40 years or something. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I have one in there. I've got another 6 to do. And right now we're going to go to town, see if we can find some dimmer switches. Because, oh, these are dimmable. The new ones I just bought are dimmable. The old ones that I bought, they are not dimmable. Luckily.
Okay. Yeah. So, what we're doing right now is our lights in here. We bought them originally, and they were inexpensive. And somebody had recommended them to us, and so that's why we bought them. But they were not nearly as well made as the ones that we got to replace them. And the reason we're replacing them, because about half of them would randomly just start blinking on and off, like the ballast was going out in them. So anyway, with the old ones, this is what we got. Is this little ballast thing, LED driver it says. And with the new ones, we think they're pretty well made. Jim's gonna talk. We think they're really well made because, explain them, Jim.
Well, they actually have a hole to bring the Romex inside this box, which is great.
Yeah, so that protects the wire.
They also have a ground wire, which none of my others had ground wires.
Yep.
And then they have the ballast is right here in this area.
Right.
So they're just also...
And you could tell they were well made, like the ends you were telling me?
Yeah, the ends are soldered together. Cheap ones typically are not soldered.
Uh-huh.
So the other thing is it has like a, 4-year guarantee or something?
Yeah, and it says they'll last a long time according to what we have. It
said if you use them 2 to 3 hours a day, they should last like 40 years or something.
Yeah, sorry, gonna do that and then we can see this. Okay, it says 45.6 years, 12 watts used, and the brightness is 1050 lumens, and which is a whole bunch of brightness. It's very, very, I don't know how to tell you, but it's very, very bright. And something I really love about them, it did make a mess because we had to make room up there and pull out insulation. He had to
change subject. The things you like about them is that you made them.
No, sorry. The thing I really like about it is that it has a dimmer. They're dimmable.
And the other ones were not dimmable.
Other ones were not dimmable.
These are dimmable. You can see the light going up and down. Yeah. Probably on the camera.
Yeah, you can. We may not put a dimmer switch on the ones in the kitchen and the bathroom. We haven't done those yet, but
I like the dimmer switch.
We'll decide that. We may do that because it wasn't hard to do for Jim. Maybe hard for me to do. So anyway, and then the second thing is our water pump. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, we ordered a water pump actually through Walmart. It's a SureFlow, which is the common brand to use. It got here and it wouldn't work at all.
No, it didn't even try to start.
It doesn't even try to start. There was nothing we could do. So Bobby brought his pump that he's been using all the time, hooked it up, worked perfectly.
Yeah.
But the weird part is that Doug, who's right next to us, he ordered one from Amazon exactly like mine. Same model, same everything. And his didn't work either.
It's crazy.
So he sent his back. I just went locally and bought one today because I need it to pump water into our tank for our fresh water.
Yeah, because last night we since we're so close to water and
use a bathtub.
We went ahead and took a long soak bath with Epsom salt and all that.
Yeah.
And so we can get water in our bladder in our car, but then we have to have some way to pump it into. So we needed that little pump.
Yeah.
And he hooked it all up and was so proud of it, and then hooked it to electricity and no worky.
I went to a lot of extra effort. I put some where it could rub. I wrapped it with tape and put epoxy over the top of the tape. Got it all ready. Nothing. And
then it didn't work. So anyway, now it's going to work.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and I don't know if any of you saw the video that the young man from South Korea did.
Turn it around, so they can see you. You're the one talking.
Turn it around
there you go.
so you can see me. I don't know if you can see me or not.
Well, there you can.
Oh, there you can see me. Okay, he wants you to see me. Okay. So anyway, this young man from South Korea came and he asked us if he could go through our bus. He has a South Korean channel. And
his name is Do.
His name is Do.
He said, like Do Re Mi.
Yeah, and we'll try to remember when we do this video, we'll try to remember to put a link down in there to his YouTube. It was really well done. He went back and grabbed some things asked us for permission to do that, grabbed some off our YouTube channel and put those in there, and he did. And he just did a really great job of putting it together and gives kind of an updated tour of our bus, like since we have the chairs in here now, which we didn't have the last time we did a tour of the bus, right?
Right.
So, okay.
We haven't talked about the chairs, I don't think.
No, we haven't really done a video on them. I think we have some footage somewhere of the installation.
I'll find that footage.
Okay.
Well, here we are again, Lake Havasu. I love this place. There's Bobby and Sharon and Debbie. And here's our favorite place to eat fish and chips right here. Yep. We like this place.
We can get a spot here. Let's just go here.
And this is the real London Bridge, brought over by McCullough of McCullough Chainsaws. So I was told that this paddle boat is going to be carrying people pretty quick. It is really cute. Dixie Belle. And They still have to have inspection from the Coast Guard, is what I understand. That's what somebody told me. Have no first-hand information on that, but that's what somebody told me. But it's right here by London Bridge. How cute. And oh my goodness, there's Bobby. Hey.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just building something for my table. And I think it's called a Lagoon table.
Lagoon. Lagoon.
Lagun, Lagoon table. So I am making this double thickness because I need it to be out past my my
Pad right
pads there. And so I'm getting ready to put it on in just a minute.
And you'll see how it works.
Yeah.
You'll see all the stuff here from a number of projects he's been working on. One is replacing all of our big lights.
And we put dimmers on them.
And we put dimmers on them so you can see. It goes dim. You can't see on there, but if you... Oh, wrong one. That's why you couldn't see it. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So he did that, and then all my paperwork from my ear infection. It's just a mess right there. But when I get better, we'll clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's fixing the Lagoon table right now.
Really feeling bad.
Yeah. Been
I'm glad you're feeling
doing a lot of
starting
sleeping,
to
and
feel
I
better.
don't like to do a lot of sleeping.
No.
But that's what I'm doing right now. So we'll show you the finished product later.
Yep, the Lagoon table. And you can see the name right here. You're going to have to shoot from underneath to see the plate underneath here. Tip this up like this, babe, and then you can see. See that right there?
Okay.
Okay, this is the plate that mounts, and I put it on one side of the table. That way we can push it right up against the wall with no problem. And it adjusts all kinds of ways. This way, then it turns around so we can use it over here as our table. Okay, Debbie can use it as a preparation table over there. It's just really a handy little thing, isn't it, babe?
Yes, it can adjust up and down for different heights.
Yep.
And you can lock it.
Yep. You can
So
lock
when
it
you're
so that you can't
traveling,
turn it.
yeah. And
And
then
it's real easy. You just turn that, and it locks it. Now I can't. It's got to be a little tighter than that. Yep. So now it's much more difficult to move.
and then when you're traveling, you can actually take this
The whole thing off.
leg off.
Just slides right off.
Yeah, and then the leg that sticks down fits into another slot on the bottom plate. So
On the bottom plate,
it's
yeah.
really great for storage,
Yeah,
and
we like it.
we love it a lot.
And we'll have us a nice campfire. Hey, baby, you got a gift this week.
Oh, I
children
did.
down there.
Should I show my gift?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, right now, she's peeling taters because we're having, the whole tribe's having beans and fried taters tonight.
Fried taters.
And that table, that table is sure handy. She just,
It is. Well, my daughter Amy made me
let's see those
Lap.
stitches up close.
those stitches up close.
Yeah, whatever they're called. Yeah.
It's a cable stitch. I
Oh,
believe
it's
it's what it's
beautiful.
called, and it is beautiful. She made this little lap quilt for me. Lap
And
blanket
Debbie
for me.
loves it.
I do love it, and it's just beautiful. Thank you, Amy.
Well, it's supper time. Supper time for the tribe. So
Frito pie.
this, yeah. And this is Doug and Sandy's first time to have Frito pie. What do you think, kids?
Excellent. Very good.
Okay, we had a community supper tonight. Beautiful sunset. And I just started the fire. So we will be having a fire with everyone. And won't that be a lot of fun? But we just have gorgeous sunsets here every evening, it seems like. And there's Doug and Sandy's bus right over there. Yeah, there it is. And then this is our bus. I'm a little close to it, but this is our bus right here. And there's my Debbie. Just now started the fire with some diesel, so it'll take about 3 or 4 minutes to burn that diesel off, and then we'll have us a nice campfire. And they're the Childers down there, the Phoenix Ramblers, and then here's Shirley, and hers is Follow the Yellow Brick Road is her YouTube channel. And then there's Kevin and Don. They don't have a YouTube channel, but they're good neighbors. Okay, is that fire warming yet?
Definitely.
Oh, yes. Knock some water off this all.
Okay.
So here we are at ×3 in Quartzsite with Doug and Sandy, because they're going to be leaving us before too long, so we're out in the afternoon. This is a special treat to get dessert and coffee.
Dessert and coffee.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard.
What do you think, baby?
Well, I'm not getting dessert and coffee, you know me.
Oh, you're not? You're going to get French fries?
Chips and salsa.
Chips and salsa. Okay. And it's recording right now. Today we are at Discount Tire having new tires put on our car. Yeah. And these guys here are great. They're awesome. Yes. Oh, there he is, Louis. So, oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I got to show this too. Look, the American flag. Oh, I better not show that on my. Well, we stopped at one of our fun spots to stop at. It's changed its name. It's now Dirty South Barbecue. But this is a good place. They have lots of antiques. They have great date shakes. And today they have Sandy and Doug. Okay, this is a really cute little chapel here. Has a sign out there that invites you to come, and a Greco just landed on top of it. But it's a cute little chapel. We're going to go in here and see what's going on.
It's huge. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh my goodness gracious. Look at these little pews. My goodness, this is tiny, cute little
We
thing.
have to put our names on here.
Okay. How cute is this?
Oh, look at this.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost. Okay, Edding, sit back there on the back pew.
Love it. Look,
Aren't they cute?
There's even a. Hi, we're here at Discount Grocers, which is one of our places we like to go to stock up on things that are non-perishable.
Yeah.
Cheaper. And a lot cheaper than your regular grocery store.
Well, this is our Discount Grocers here that we love in Quartzsite. And if you look, it's 3 for $10, and they have everything. And these are the Keurig cups, and you can get whatever you want. 3 for $10. Isn't that amazing? Seattle's best. There you go, baby.
That's what I got. I've got 6 of them in here.
Well, okay. Well, we're out for a walk. The girls are telling tales.
Yeah.
And this is a beautiful place, I think, to walk. Look at all these saguaro cactus and those beautiful mountains. Okay, so we're headed up to where, girls?
Lake Havasu
City.
Oh,
Lake
Lake-
Havasu City.
And what are we going to do?
I don't know.
Walk and eat.
Walk and eat. Walk more so we can eat more. This girl, she walks so much, she walks off all her stuff.
Good morning, Sandy. Where are you?
I'm at Lake Havasu City, and I'm eating at the restaurant under the bridge. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah. Doug, you came with her.
Yes, I did. That's my doctor's name.
Hey,
Dr.
baby.
Pepper?
Well, we're here at Lake Havasu, and it's really windy today. But there's London Bridge. And this is a beautiful area, but today is extremely windy. As a matter of fact, they're not even running the ferry because it's too windy.
Well, we pull out of there, and I hear, oh boy, I better pull over quick. I pulled out on the street. I said, well, that's not going to work. I said, there's a nice lot over there. I'll just pull in. Not a car in there. So I pull over, get out. They're still not convinced I got a flat tire. I said, it's pretty flat. I got out there, looked at it. Sure enough, flat tire.
I had to get out too because I wasn't sure.
It was
It was flat.
Flat on the bottom. No, not
just
all
on the
way
bottom,
around.
though.
Just on the bottom. So we decided, well, we'll do what we got to do. We got to change this tire. And then Jim gets out of the car. I turn my back on Jim. That can't trust that guy to stay out of trouble. He's gonna help me. And then the next thing I know, he's got some kind of maniac screaming at him.
Yes, true.
Where did this guy come from?
Yep.
He's about, what, 6'3", big, heavy, husky guy. He's gonna tear Jim up.
Yep.
Jim says, oh no, you get out of my parking lot. You can't come here. This is private. Can't you see those signs over there? Jim said, well, there must be an exception. We have a flat. There's no exception there.
And they didn't need the parking.
No, they couldn't possibly have used up that parking. Even in the peak season, I don't see how.
Oh.
So, the guy started calling Jim names. Called him a Mexican.
Called him a Mexican?
You must be a Mexican. You don't understand English.
I really looked the part.
Yeah. You weren't wearing your sombrero, were you?
So Jim started to talk with this guy. Jim just, I don't know. Something about Jim, this guy just did not like him. Did not like him.
Nope.
Was your beard longer than him?
Jim thought he'd reason with this guy and say, well, you know, there's got to be an exception. But there's no exceptions.
No.
None.
And not.
Especially not Mexicans.
He said, I pay the taxes for this property.
Yeah.
And every other word wasn't a very nice word either.
Well, I didn't think I'd tell that around the campfire.
Yeah.
So did you roll the tire over to the full side and
Well,
the road, or?
Yeah, we put it back on the round side. No, he kicked us right out of there. We pulled out, decided just at the end of his driveway was good enough. And we changed it right in the middle of his driveway.
Right by the curb, you know.
So
You'll have to
well, we were going to call the cops. He kept telling us,
So I can stay away from
go ahead and call the cops. All right, we'll call the cops. Jim,
I tried to, but I couldn't see my phone. I had my, you know how these
bright.
glasses turn dark?
Yeah.
And then my telephone, and the sun was shining on my telephone, I couldn't see a number. I tried to call 911. I kept looking at it. I just couldn't see it.
Should've said
I was
Google,
afraid the
call
guy was-
911.
I was afraid the guy was going to hit Jim at any second.
yeah, he was pretty hot.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
it wasn't,
I really was.
It wasn't good.
I made sure I was close enough to him he couldn't hit anybody else. He'd have to hit me.
I was just saying
I know,
Jesus,
you kept-
Jesus,
I
Jesus
kept
a
trying to
lot.
engage the guy a little bit and say, hey, you know, I'm driving the car.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk to me? Oh, no, he wanted to talk to Jim. He was focused on Jim.
Right?
Honey, we're the newbies. Are we supposed to be in this? I don't know.
Yeah.
These our kind of people.
No.
Our fights in town. I mean, we just come here for
So,
peace and
to finish the story, we did get away. No,
I think he had.
What was that question that you asked me now? I forget what was that. You asked me,
Would you help?
yeah, would you have helped? And I said, well, you or him?
I said out of all the experiences we've had since we've been out here, that one and the one last year when we had to leave here and go to High Jolly were the only two really bad ones. And that guy was attacking Bobby. And Jim came over to Bobby's defense.
And the whole thing is,
Looking around.
let's see,
Yeah.
Well, he was great.
I mean,
Might have did.
it was like we were on the other side of the wash,
Yeah.
and this guy was over here, and he said we were too close. And he started screaming at Bobby.
Yeah, and so Jim came out and came to
Oh,
Bobby's
now
defense. Yeah.
I wasn't too naughty to him. I just said, go back and get in your trailer and go to bed. I said, you don't holler at my friend. So he did. He went in.
Yeah, but every day, because they were parked with their bus behind. Okay, like the back end of his trailer was here, and the back end of their bus was here.
15, 20 feet away.
Yeah.
That guy would
Real
pull
close.
his little. You remember the automobile, the thing?
Yeah.
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little car like that. Yeah.
Well, he would back that thing all the way up to almost touching the back of their rig.
Rev the motor up.
Little jerk.
Rev
Oh,
the
man.
motor up.
We were like, gee whiz.
We tried every
Don't we have
morning.
fun out here?
Every morning, every morning when he'd come out and do that, Jim would say, "Good morning, how are you today?" He never would look at us, never would say a word, but, you know,
Wow.
Oh, and Shirley's dogs.
Yeah.
Shirley has two little,
York.
yeah. And she was walking her dogs one morning. Well, she's standing out front of her rig with the dogs, and he's standing across the wash over there. I was like, oh
like
my
dogs,
God,
see?
I don't know. We were like, wow.
and the dogs were on leashes. Yeah.
Yeah, and they weren't even barking.
And she was further away from him than I was.
Mm-hmm.
She was back over behind
That's pretty
me
sad.
over there.
He was, yeah.
Well,
So if
both
you
of those cases, the guys were not really mad at us. They had other issues in their
Yes.
life
Yeah, they did,
Yeah.
that were causing them to be that way.
So the truth is, if all y'all are that are watching the videos, is sometimes we stretch stories just a little bit at Campfire.
Makes it more interesting.
So we
These
don't.
stories I think were pretty true.
We don't
We're trying to protect the innocent here.
I mean, there's no sense in somebody being that way.
Well, it doesn't happen most 99.9%
I mean,
of the
one
time.
time last year,
Yeah,
one
you're
time this
scaring
year.
us,
So.
people. You're
Yeah, yeah.
Forget the newbies here.
Everybody said.
Well,
"You're
I noticed
gonna
you were.
love it."
I noticed you were kind of close to everybody.
Who, us?
Might be parked too close to everybody.
Okay.
Okay, so you get it on here, and we put olive oil. We coated them with olive oil so they won't stick.
The stick.
Right. And so once
So
you
they're not
roast it,
they're not really stick biscuits then, they're non-stick
North
biscuits.
Carolina.
They're non-stick biscuits.
Where did we get this in North Carolina?
Franklin.
Franklin. So
Standing Indian Campground.
yeah. So after you roast your biscuit, get it all nice and golden, you know.
Yeah.
Then you can, at the same time, you can roast your marshmallow. And these are maple marshmallows from
Badge.
Badge from Canada. And you just roast that, and then you put it in the biscuit and cover it in chocolate.
Our bike seats
And because
today.
the biscuit is warm, it'll melt.
Yes.
This way.
But you want to roast this over to get the s'mores like, you know, good.
The nice crispy.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
We have,
So we're
you just had. the
all
two
waiting
prongs,
to start
but it
roasting
doesn't
biscuits.
come out like an umbrella. It just-
Come on, I'm hungry.
It's
Coming that
it's out
way.
about 2 feet. Yeah, it's just like that, but it doesn't come and go.
But you don't want to start your marshmallow until
And our
this is
fire's
almost done, because
burning
marshmallow
pretty good, so
doesn't take that
we're
long.
gonna wait till it burns down just a little so we have more coals.
Hey, since y'all far away like us, y'all gonna be getting in good shape.
So you can put them on,
Come to these
you can
fires
put
over here.
biscuit on
Those two.
Hey,
Yeah,
anytime.
because
And
Teresa will need to do one.
And really, because, well, you can take it as far as you want to. If you use a whole biscuit, it's going to be longer.
Yeah.
If you use a half of one, then you're only
You
going
can't
to
make
have.
them too thick on there. You gotta
Right.
squeeze them thin.
Yes,
But those are good. Those are good for
hot dogs.
hot dogs. And they're good.
Those are good for hot dogs.
Slide a hot
Put a
dog down
hot
in
dog
it after you
inside
make
of
it.
On that skewer sheet
Oh,
side,
inside.
You do a hot dog on this, and then you put
Right.
the hot dog down
there
in
with all your
the
The
thick
bread.
stick biscuit.
Yeah.
It's like a corn dog,
Yeah.
but it's kind of over the fire and everything. It's fun.
Boy, you learn so much out here, I'll tell
And
you.
guess where I learned to do this? In Effenberg.
Effenberg.
Ah!
It was Effenberg.
Yes. The first year.
Here's
Mighty
your,
fine.
here's your biscuit.
Mighty
Mighty fine.
So Dan's eating his first stick biscuit.
Sinfully good.
It's hard. It slides easy. Hard it slides easy.
You're good at
It's
that.
hard and it slides easy. It must be
so?
done. Yeah, I know people that know people.
Y'all are bad. Bad.
Oh, this is light compared to our first experience.
That's
All that.
It's on
You
better
don't have
be
to move
taking
up,
some
or
good
you
care.
don't have
It
this
just
sticks
costs
on
us.
as
I don't know.
long
I
as
don't
that
have
long.
my.
What are you making, Sandy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the pictures yet though to find out if I did a good job or not.
I think yours is burning there, Sandy.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to chat? Will you get that camera out of here? Heavens.
Oh God.
He's going to get one right up as you know
Jim
what.
always causing trouble.
Don't you give me a hard time. I'm a Mexican.
Oh, what'd you do?
Oh, you have a hole.
Yours looks like a little Madonna.
Madonna.
It's got the deal on.
Right? Right.
Oh.
If you call,
Aspirin from here.
Come on. I'm trying to get you close. I got the outside nice and golden.
oh, that moon is.
Arizona, when you're stuck.
Oh yeah.
Flagstaff.
I says, this is what we're getting into. These are people that are survivors. Okay, they can get through anything. I says, there's no 911 out here. And I told him, I says, it's survival of the fittest, but a lot of common sense. I says, and a lot of prayers. And I says, we get through this stuff. And I told him, I says, I don't care how much money you got. No record's going to come out there and yank you out. It just doesn't work. Well,
They
gotta come
couldn't
out on
do
a
it.
Helicopter. It just isn't going to happen. I said, this man is a man of God. He's got the strength to get him through this dilemma.
I'll tell you, that was
Man
a,
of God with a
it was
shovel
a-
in his hand.
And I says,
I want to follow that man.
I said, don't you see what you're missing? I said, you're worried about your money. I said, this is what God does. He gets us here, he gets us out of it. I said, this is a testimony for life here. And I said, and he's like, I just don't get it. He's still trying to hit the lottery. He's got more money than he needs.
Yeah,
But he's still after that lottery.
joke.
I'm like, all it's going to do is buy you more trouble. You
we
think you
grew
got
up
grief now?
real poor.
Yeah.
7 kids. And he said he'll never be poor.
Yeah.
He worked
Hard
his
worker.
way up and he's got some money
Well,
now. And you know what he does? Sits and watches CNN. Oh my God! Watching.
Oh,
What are you guys going out there for? Oh my God!
Really, he's killing himself doing that. Yeah. He's worrying about his money all the time.
Oh, we're safer out here than he is
I
there.
know. I
No
know.
doubt.
He's got a bunch of guns. Well, I'll just get my gun. Why sit there? We were sitting in our house,
Sick people, man.
ready to just die there,
mm-hmm.
you know. And we said, no, we're going to do what they're doing. Let's
Do
just
it.
Get up and do it.
That's it. We
So
have the
that's
same
what
thought.
we
The
did.
freedom, the
Get out
peace.
there and
Can't
do
beat
this.
freedom, man. Can't beat freedom to do
We're
whatever
glad
you
you're
want,
out here.
wherever you
Yes,
want.
we are.
That's how you want to do it. That's the thing.
You're
Don't
gonna
no
get-
better than that.
You're going to get healthier and happier
Yeah, that's what they say.
and feel more peace.
One night of doing this is far better
It is.
than 5 nights of whatever pay you're getting at whatever.
And like,
you got.
Yeah,
you
one
can,
night
you
of
can live in
CNN.
the sticks and bricks and never meet your neighbor for 40
Exactly.
years.
Yep.
But out here, you get to talk to people. You get
Community.
to know people. You get to